Today I'm going to show you how to make vanilla pancake syrup. Now, when I do recipes like this, I get frequent questions like, why do you bother? Why don't you just go to the store and buy it, okay? Now, I do have a response for this today because I have in this paper bag, since I don't want to disparage any national brands of fine products, a bottle of well-known pancake syrup. And let me read the ingredients to you. Glucose, glucose fructose, water, cellulose gum, natural and artificial flavor, salt, caramel color, sodium benzoate, sodium hexametaphosphate, sorbic acid, and sulfites. And there is even a caution in bold print that it contains sulfite ingredients for those that have food allergies, and also people that have vascular headaches should stay away from that. Now, my recipe doesn't have sodium hexametaphosphate in it. And, you know, if you're curious and you want to empower yourself about what you eat, you should get educated, and it's really simple. You can start at a place called inchem.org. That's INCHEM.org. And enter in the names of the chemicals that you find in your foods. And start reading up on the studies, and this may convince you that you want to make your stuff like I do, okay? But to get to today's recipe, and I will be emptying this out and using this container for what I'm making today. Waste not, want not, right? And for this, you're going to need some plain white sugar. You're going to need some demerara, some golden brown sugar, some corn syrup, which I know is, you know, glucose fructose, but you do need it for this to come out. Some molasses and some of my homemade vanilla extract, because, you know, it's just not the same without this stuff. And here's a complete list of ingredients. So combine all the ingredients except the vanilla extract. I'll just put the water in last. Give that a stir first before you turn the heat on. Bring this to a boil. Once the syrup comes to a boil, keep a close eye on the heat because you really don't need this boiling over. And then what I do is just turn it down and let it simmer on low for between 5 to 7 minutes, maybe 10, depending how thick you like your syrup. I'm going to let this one go for 7 because I want it to come out fairly thick. My alarm just went off at the 7-minute mark, so let's take a look at what we've got so far. Scrape the bubbles away. Gee, doesn't that look familiar, eh? Okay, so what you want to do right now is take this off the heat and let it cool down completely before you add the vanilla extract. While the syrup is cooling, for presentation, you'll definitely want to skim it. Let's see what we can get with a spoon. Yeah. Get some of the froth off with a spoon. And if there's still some, you can dip a little strainer in there, because that's looking so nice right now. I don't want to have any froth in there. Once the syrup is cool but not cold, you want to add the vanilla extract. I've got my homemade here. I just had my batch come out, so put in 1 and 2 teaspoons. Stir that in. Once the vanilla is stirred in, get a funnel and a ladle and transfer it to a clean syrup bottle. You want to do this fairly quickly while it's still warm, because once it cools off it's going to be a little thick and kind of difficult to get into the container. Well, unfortunately I don't happen to have any pancakes or waffles handy, so I will have to rely on a visual test. Yeah. Okay, and I'll pour some on the plate so you can see. Give it a taste. Oh yeah, it's good. Okay, so there's my vanilla pancake syrup, and I do hope you try it. Thanks for watching. See you again.